Chennedy, you and I have talked about this on numerous occasions in terms of the work that y'all have put in to elevate the level of recognition your sport, women's sports altogether, especially women's basketball, so richly deserves and has been underappreciated for years. Well, if you see somebody comes along and all of a sudden, wait a minute here, I mean, we can ride this wave right here and this could really get us to a place we've been starving to get to, you don't get in the way of that.
Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter just got frozen out by the WNBA, and this mess just got embarrassing. How did the blowout get here? Wait until you hear this part. Both players were thick as thieves, best buds, bonded by a common rival, Caitlin Clark. They shared a common dislike for the new kid on the block. You can call them the Bonnie and Clyde of Anti-Caitlin Clark sentiment.
I think at the end of the day, I'm a competitor. Now that it's another day, I've had an off day. Now I can answer your questions and I can let you know how I really feel about things. But I'm a competitor and I'm going to compete no matter who you are and no matter who's in front of me. So that's just what it was. Heat of the moment play. We're getting at it. We're going back and forth. It's basketball. It's all hoops. After we finish the game, it's all love.
Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter had just set the WNBA on fire, not for their skills, but for the drama they brought to center court. But now that fire's turned into ice, because the league that once watched them stir the pot is freezing them out completely. This isn't just beef, it's betrayal, and baby, it's getting ugly, and that's just the beginning.
If a golden goose lands in front of your face and you recognize them for being that, and there's an incredible benefit that comes down the pike while competing and trying to get the best of her and get your own shine and elevate your own cachet. It could be endorsement deals. It could be anything. The point is, you exploit it and capitalize off of it rather than get in the way of it. The reason why everybody's talking about this story is because it involved Caitlin Clark.
True.
Period.
Absolutely.
Once upon a time in Motto, Angel Reese and Chen Carter were inseparable, not just teammates on the court, but allies in the Let's Hate Caitlin Clark club. You know, throwing shade every chance they got. Eye rolls, hard fouls, subtle jabs, and interviews. Classic Mean Girls energy.
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game.
The WMA cameras ate it up. ESPN couldn't look away. Social media exploded. People picked sides. The Team Reese, Team Clark, the team. Who the hell is Chiny again?
New reaction after this controversial foul on Caitlin Clark.
Unnecessary.
Clark's Indiana Fever taking on the Chicago Sky on Saturday. The Sky's Kennedy Carter hitting a shot, then heading over to Clark and shoulder checking her. The refs called it a common foul, but the league yesterday upgraded the call to a flagrant foul.
Her and Carter were jawing a little bit back and forth the last few possessions.
The two were seen before the play, exchanging words at the other end of the court. Carter refused to answer questions about the foul after the game.
I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
But later, Carter saying this on social media. Besides three-point shooting, what does she bring to the table?
I think at this point, I know I'm going to take a couple hard shots a game.
Clark's coach calling the foul unacceptable.
That was a non-basketball play that happened.
Many online criticized the foul. Tennis great Martina Navratilova saying this is not okay. Some comparing it to this hit on rookie Angel Reese from Alyssa Thomas, which got Thomas ejected from the game.
But here's the thing, when your bond is built on bitterness, it doesn't take much to fall apart.
Kennedy Carter have gotten into it with some player from the Mystics or some other player from the Liberty or somebody else, we would not have been talking about it. We're talking about it because it's Caitlin Clark. So if we know that, then we're recognizing the cachet that Caitlin Clark brings. And all I'm saying is ride that wave. Ride it.
What started as a playful petty squabble soon became a foolin' implosion. Behind-the-scenes tension simmered, because while the media was busy hyping up Angel Reese as the Bayou Barbie rebound queen, Kennedy Carter, well, she got the boot.
Sorry. Just having my teammates back. Being Kennedy is super competitive, and just having that competitive edge, I love my teammates, and I'm always going to have their back, so it's just a competition.
Let's rewind. Carter delivered that infamous hip check on Caitlin Clark, and while fans debated whether it was hard defense or straight-up assault, the league noticed, and guess what, they didn't like it. And here's what they're not telling you: the Chicago Sky pretended it was disciplinary protocol, but let's call it what it was, the polite firing. Now she's team less franchise, less blacklisted, no teen wants her. Even Angel Reese's media power couldn't shield Chiny from a fallout. That's when things got ICC Angel started distancing herself, no more buddy-buddy posts, no more tag teaming against Clark, it was just Angel and Angel's new bestie, the media.
Kennedy, we're kind of brought up, kind of how me and Kennedy play our games. We go off of energy, and we're a dynamic duo where we come off a lot of energy, and we're just super competitive every single day. So hopefully that translates obviously to the WNBA, but I think we started and done a great job being able to continue that.
Kennedy, for you, what was that?
Kennedy saw it happening in real time. The same media that gassed her up for fearless aggression has now left her in the loop. Meanwhile, Reese was doing red carpet interviews and dropping lukewarm sound bites about uplifting women in sports, the same sport that just pushed her ride or die out the back door. That chemistry dead, friendship over. Now Reese and Carter don't speak, don't share love online, and from insiders they barely acknowledged each other before Chennedy left the Sky, and it all started with one name, Caitlin Clark. The rival that united them tore them apart.
I'm just seeing a lot of things of players, not of fans, just not understanding who I am as a player. You have to understand me as a person too, and don't just look at one tape and form an opinion about me. I'm truly a passionate person about the game, and I'm genuine. You can ask all my teammates; they've got to know me. They know the real Kennedy Carter. So I'm just saying, don't form an opinion off of one little clip, and you didn't even see the whole game and/or the play that led to that.
Angel Reese is the self-made poster girl of confidence, right? The Bayou Barbie with the lashes, the edges laid, and the unapologetic attitude that screams, "I'm her." Yeah, she leads in rebounds, but if rebounds were everything, Dennis Rodman would be the face of the NBA forever. And just like Rodman, Angel brings the theatrics. She struts on the court like it's a runway, points to her ring finger, talks her talk, but when it's time to walk the walk, the legs get wobbly. How many times have we seen it? Point blank layups, missed free throws, bricked footwork, sloppy, and when the game's on the line you might want anyone but Angel taking the shot. But hey, none of that matters because the media doesn't care about box scores when the box braids are giving. Angel Ree isn't just an athlete, she's a brand, and brands get protected. ESPN loves her because she sells, and magazines adore her because she's marketable, and social media, they stand her every eye roll like it's a championship stat. Meanwhile, her actual game, mid, dead center mid.
Oh, Avery comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese. He was unable to get it in.
She's not out here dominating the league, she's surviving off curated clout and clickbait soundbites, and let's be honest, every time she hits the floor and misses 3 layups in a row, somebody in the production truck yells, "Cut to a highlight from college." Because that's where her greatness peaked. But Angel Ree knows how to play the game off the court. She's savvy, she leans into every narrative, she knows exactly when to tweet, "They hate to see me win" after a game she lost, and the best part, she's never the villain in the eyes of the press.
So if you're gonna throw a punch, then I'm gonna compete with you. I'm gonna play at the level that you're getting. So that's just a player that I am.
Because the media isn't watching the game, they're watching the drama, and in the drama department, Angel is a top draft pick.
I think at the end of the day, I'm a competitor. Now that it's another day, I've had an off day. Now I can answer your questions and I can let you know how I really feel about things. But I'm a competitor, and I'm gonna compete no matter who you are and no matter who's in front of me. So that's just what it was. Heat of the moment play. We're getting at it. We're going back and forth. It's basketball. It's all hoops. After we finish the game, it's all love.
And you know who noticed all this before anyone else? Kennedy Carter. Oh yeah, Kennedy saw through the glitz and glitter behind the cute nicknames and beauty deals. She saw a player who was crowned queen way before she earned the throne. She felt the double standard. Angel Ree can miss 5 shots in a row and still get praised for her energy. High praise for a player that would never have been noticed if not for the player they both hate so much. But Angel, she played it safe, kept it surface level. Turned from rebel to media darling in less than a season. That's the thing, Angel Ree isn't a villain, she's a main character, and main characters always get a second chance, even if they're shooting 3 for 14 from the field.
So she's not getting any easy look.
Reese, short. It couldn't get the floater to go. Angel Reese.
So now we've reached the part of the story where everyone's got cold feet, because what started as a sisterhood of shade between Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter has turned into a full-blown freeze-out.
New reaction after this controversial foul on Caitlin Clark.
Unnecessary.
Clark's Indiana Fever taking on the Chicago Sky on Saturday. The Sky's Kennedy Carter hitting a shot, then heading over to Clark and shoulder checking her.
Let's start with Kennedy Carter, who, if we're being real, has always walked the razor's edge. Explosive talent, absolutely, she'll break ankles and cross defenders like she's got cheat codes, but discipline and not so much.
So if you're gonna throw a punch, then I'm gonna compete with you. I'm gonna play at the level that you're given. So that's just a player that I am.
And in the WNBA, that's a problem. You can talk spicy, act spicy, but the minute you stop delivering spicy stats, you're expendable. That hip check on Caitlin Clark, that wasn't just a foul, that was a career death sentence. Suddenly Chennedy was no longer the fiery competitor, she was unsportsmanlike, too emotional. Bad for the brand. Chicago Sky parted ways with her faster than you can say league conduct policy, no press Release no graceful goodbye, just a delete button, and now she's in basketball purgatory. No team, no contract, no headlines, no Instagram lives with Angel Reese, no tweets from teammates standing up for her, radio silence. Even overseas leagues are watching the WNBA and going H8 maybe not. And then there's Angel Reese still in the game, but ice is forming around her too, because here's the truth, the glow up has an expiration date. Right now the media is still in love with her story from college queen to rookie with personality, but what happens when the stats don't catch up with the storyline? What happens when the fans stop clapping for 12 points on 17 shots and start asking, wait, is this all there is? What happens when the drama she once fed off becomes a distraction for the team?
And as the shot clock expires, the ball goes out of bounds and it belongs to New York.
Here's where it gets real ugly. Angel and Chennedy, once joined at the hip by their mutual hate for Caitlin Clark, are now two frozen statues on opposite sides of the lead. They don't speak, they don't support, they don't exist in each other's worlds anymore. Why? Because Angel's got a brand to protect. She can't be seen backing someone blacklisted by the league, and Chennedy, she's got nothing left to lose.
And I'm just seeing a lot of things of players, not of fans, just not understanding who I am as a player. You have to understand me as a person too, and don't just look at one tape and form an opinion about me. I'm truly a passionate person about the game, and I'm genuine. You can ask all my teammates. They've got to know me. They know the real Kennedy Carter. So I'm just saying, don't form an opinion off of one little clip, and you didn't even see the whole game and or the play that led to that.
This ain't a rivalry, this is a survival game, and both of them are losing because while they were busy trying to take down Caitlin Clark, Caitlin was busy taking over the league. She's breaking viewership records, bringing in sponsors, and suddenly every what team wants a Caitlin-style player. Meanwhile, Chen's on the outside looking in and Angel's doing damage control before the spotlight moves on. It's poetic. Really, the villains got iced, the league moved on, and now they're both left wondering if all that heat they brought was ever worth the cold that followed. In the WNBA, talent will get you in the door, but playing the game the right way, that's what keeps you from being frozen out.
No lie, I'm competing. I'm going to compete. I've already let you know I'm going to compete. If you're going to throw punches first, I'm going to compete. It's all love. It's basketball. This happens in the NBA. Actually, I'm focused on New York now. I'm not really focused on that play anymore. It happened, okay? It's just a basketball. It just happened. Like, it's over with. I don't know why we're dragging it, but we continue to drag the play that happened, and a whole fourth quarter happened after that. Multiple events happened after that, guys, so we just got to let that play go. Okay?
While Carter remains unsigned in the WNBA, she continues to play professionally overseas. She is currently with Wuhan Shangfan in the Women's Chinese Basketball Association. Yes, that Wuhan, whatever pays the bills, I guess. Besides, Carter has been delivering standout performances. Notably, she recorded a triple-double in January 2025 with 33 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists in a single game. So what happens when the villains of the league turn on each other? When two stars built on drama finally burn out, you get silence, you get ice, you get a league quietly moving on. But don't worry, the cameras will be rolling for the next meltdown, because in the WNBA, if the play doesn't bring the ratings, the drama always does. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Stay tuned.